I'm here at good old Panther Lake with water for the kids. Tell me a little story about the name, huh?
So, when me and Mike over here were in high school,
Oh, whoa.
we it was around like the time of COVID, and we were sitting there, and there's just a bunch of water bottles, and instead of like water fountains and stuff, and we would just grab a water bottle, and I would throw it at Mike as hard as I can, screaming water for the kid.
Just take it. It's for the kids.
And then one day we got bored and we just kind of passed them out around the school and kept doing that. And then it's just been a name that kind of stuck with me and him. So when we were forming as a band, we were just kind of like, it's a good name. Oh yeah, how about water for the kids? Something like that.
It was an inside joke for about a year before it actually happened.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the forming of the band.
So, me and Jake always kind of played music together in high school, or like whenever we joined jazz band together, we kind of turned into a funk pop band, which was pretty fun. But me and Jake really started playing music together. We would just go to open mics and stuff like that, and I'd whip out the banjo, he'd bring the guitar, and we'd sing some like emo bluegrass stuff. And it was pretty weird, but it was a lot of fun. So that's a bit of the origin of where we came from. And then about a year ago, Jake was like, let's just turn it up a notch. And then
that's when they hired me. Yeah.
We bought him from dumpster behind Bojangles.
They kind of adopted me, you know.
Yeah, we had him come on for like one show because we couldn't find a drummer anywhere, and we were like, Freshy, you want to come join for like a show? And then he texted me, he was like, yeah, since I'm like the fill-in on this, just let me know what's going on. And then I was like, how about instead of being a fill-in, you can just join and be our drummer?
It was his first live show, and he totally killed it.
Yeah. Murdered it.
Fuck yeah.
Insane.
Worst decision they made, bringing me
So where are y'all at now? What kind of stuff you get up to music-wise? How would you describe your sound?
We like to do, I think it's more like a surfy punk type of sound to it, with like little traces of like grunge and stuff in it. I just keep calling it alt rock because
We have no other title for it.
Yeah, it's just got to include everything.
Yeah, I just kind of suck with naming genres. So it's just alt stuff. Kind of mess around with a little bit of everything. Yeah.
What kind of artists do you take inspiration from?
You want to go first?
A lot of like artists from the 90s, early punk stuff, like Misfits and bands like that. And then a lot of post-hardcore. And then of course I got my start how a lot of people did on rock, listening to Nirvana and like Seether and stuff like that. So pulling that like grungy noise out, I always enjoy doing it. It's always fun to me.
Fuck yeah.
What do you got?
What do I got?
You like him the best?
Do I like him the best?
Is that where you get your music inspiration from?
No, not really. I don't really like him. Honestly, lots of funk and disco type of stuff, really groovy things. And so I try to incorporate that into what we play just to spice it up a little bit, but it doesn't actually match the type of music we are. So I've had to kind of learn to fit into the sound that we're playing, which has been fun. And that's kind of been a journey that I've done the past couple of years.
I'd say the kind of stuff I listen to is like a weird mixture between 311, reggae, and Typo Negative. It's kind of like my weird little mix.
Fuck yeah.
And girly pop.
And girly pop.
Girly pop.
Never leave out Lady Gaga.
Nope.
She's a king.
So what song are you most excited for people to hear tonight?
Probably a new one called Gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gone, Rigby's really good.
Down's really good.
Downs,
Yeah. That's her closer. Yeah, but that new one, Gone. Jake, you came up with the idea, right? Just kind of like, oh, I've made this thing.
Yeah,
and then
like
we met up in a garage because Mike's always gone because he's a Marine and stuff and friends. And so we met up in a garage for practice one day, or once a couple month practice, and we just threw it all together. And we're like, this is gonna be great. And so this is gonna be our first time playing it for everybody.
Yeah, whenever Jake brought the new song to me, he just, in his words, just said, Mike, you just cooked something up on a bass for it. And I'd like to think that's what I did.
yeah, definitely.
What's y'all's songwriting process like?
It's something.
It's kind of been like one of us will sit there and mess around with like guitar, like either me or Mike, or I'll be messing around with bass or something. I'll text Mike and be like, "Hey, here's this bass part I think we can do on something," or he'll hit me with the guitar part, or I'll just come up with some random thing on the guitar and we'll go do a practice, and then be like, "Oh yeah, here's this by the way," and then it just kind of like comes to us out of nowhere. Like we'll sit there and I'll start playing something, and then he'll hit the drums, and then it just keeps going until we have something completed.
I think some of our best songs were written in 20 minutes or less, honestly.
It usually takes us like 10.
The song Go, I wrote in my barracks room in probably 5 minutes. Threw it together on my little recorder, my cheap-ass computer. But most of the time, it's somebody's like, "Hey, do you like this?" Be like, "Yeah, I do." And they add something to it, and it becomes really cool.
It's kind of like a long distance relationship. We got a little group chat, so we'll just shoot ideas at each other, and then whenever we do meet up, we just stick them all together. It's usually how our songs come together.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else y'all want the audience to know about y'all?
Just a guy, for real.
Yeah.
Pretty unserious.
Just a group. We get goofy.
Yeah.
About it.
I think it's just a bunch of friends that like music, that are playing music, and that's just kind of what we represent.
Yeah, there's some other bands that care a lot about their style and what they look like, and I think that's the complete perfect opposite of what we're about. Just kind of do what we do. That's pretty much it. We don't think too serious about anything. Nothing really else matters.
We just want to show people why we like the music we like, and hopefully they enjoy it too.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful answer. All right, I was here with Water for the Kids at Panther Lake. of like the same angle for every band, you know? I'm in the zone, but you know, you don't have to hang out with me if you don't want to, you know? I mean, while I'm filming, you know? Yeah. Woo!
Oh, is that ready out there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go first.
Okay. Hello, I am here with Haunted. Who's here from
Charlotte.
Charlotte? So, yeah, I loved your set, by the way.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
You into Salem?
Salem? Am I into Salem? Like the band? I fucking love Salem. They're like my heroes. I love the way that they like combine like rap and like electronic, like you know, they kind of pioneered that whole what's it called, witch house thing, you know, back in the day. So yeah, I love Salem. My favorite Salem song is probably Tracks. Just Tracks and Red Lights is my favorite Salem song.
What's your like process for making music like?
I just kind of, you know, the same way I've done it for, I guess, almost a decade now. I go on FL Studio, kind of track down random synth sounds and just whatever sounds good. I'll kind of go over it for weeks, sometimes months, and you know, just throw drums on top of it, whatever sounds good in the moment. And then, yeah, it's just, it comes from all kinds of, I don't know, weird little ideas, but yeah, it's just all on a computer pretty much, about 90%, I guess.
How do you know when a song is done?
You know, I feel like a song's never done. I think like you kind of have to come to a point intuitively where you're just like, you know what, this is probably as good as I'm going to be able to make it, and then I think that's the point where I kind of call it done. It's hard to make that call, but if you ever want to finish anything, then it's pretty important to make that call eventually.
Where'd you get your start with making music?
Just like, I don't know, I was in high school, so it was like, I don't know, I had been listening to like a lot of electronic music, like I was really into all the Aphex Twin stuff. I was a big Deadmau5 fan, and I was really into all that stuff. And I guess I realized kind of early on, like I guess I was like 15 or something, that I wanted to start making stuff, and yeah, so I kind of just did it, and you know, it sucked real bad for years, and yeah, some stuff on the internet kind of started to catch on a little bit. It did okay, and then yeah, I just kept doing it. But you know, just all digital. You know, so there's there's a bunch of experimenting that went into place, I guess.
How do you feel about performing in front of audiences?
I love it. I used to be scared as hell. Sometimes when I first started out, yeah, I was just like, I was terrified. My first show ever was like, I don't know, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I played a show. It was in Winston-Salem. It was at this place called Monstercade. It was like there was like 10 people there, including the sound guy. And I was like scared to death. I can't remember the last time I was that scared. I mean, I was petrified. But now I love it. Now it's like, I don't know, I think the fear of not being able to play now is scarier. It's like, I think I just love playing so much now that, yeah, not getting to play ever is more scary. So I like it now.
What kind of themes do you think you approach in your music?
I don't know, like definitely sort of melancholic, but also like enough, I don't know, cohesiveness to where like it really is like a proper song. Like when I started out, it was kind of like just beats, you know, people would refer to it as like beats, but I didn't really like that title when folks would kind of give it that, because I wanted things to be sort of looked at more like, you know, like this is like a real song, you know, like a real thing that I put together. Yeah, I don't know where I was heading with that, but yeah, you know, it's just the whole process of it, I guess. You know, I just like to do it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day outside.
It really is.
We're at Panther Lake, Raleigh, North Carolina, the coolest place ever. This was the first time I like played outside. Like every haunted show ever has been like in a real small little dive club / night bar or whatever. So like being at a scenic place like this and playing is pretty cool. Everybody's been great.
Have you played at any other venues that have like real storied histories?
Not really. Like, you know, I guess in North Carolina, I've definitely just played at a lot of the places where a lot of us DIY bands / artists end up playing at, like the Milestone. I know I definitely, like, Petra's, which really the Milestone, that's one of the oldest venues in the United States and in North Carolina. I played there, it's cool. Nirvana played there, so that's always cool. Now that I think about it, I actually have played outdoors. I completely forgot. I played at a festival called Breakaway in Charlotte. It was like an EDM festival.
Oh wow, I heard about that.
Yeah,
That's a big.
I completely forgot about that shit. Yeah, it was like a really short silent disco DJ set. Everyone just puts the headphones on and they just like kind of jam out. And there's like 3 DJs on stage. And,
Oh wow.
so that's the only other time I played outside, but it was a huge fest. So.
What's been the most surprising artist that you've played with? Like in terms of like who like took you away? Like who was like wow?
Well, I really like this band from Charlotte. They're called Girl Brutal. They're pretty good. They always blow me away, like sound-wise. I think they sound really dope. A band I played with a couple years ago. They're also friends of mine. They're from Philadelphia. They're called Knife Play. They're really good.
Oh, I think I might have saw them at Choo Choo.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Oh, shit.
I think they opened for them at Murdico. That sounds like the same band.
Honestly,
They're like post-rock kind of shit?
It's similar to... They might have played with them. I'm not sure, but... Well, I definitely played with Knife Play. This was made like 2022 or 23, but it was in Asheville, I think. And I don't know, they asked me to open for them on their tour, and I was like, yo, this is sick, because they're a great band. It's shoegaze and stuff. And, my stuff sounds like a lot different from that, but I still fuck with it.
So, I guess like, could you talk to me about like what you like versus, right? Like mostly one kind of genre show, like EDM, like Breakaway, versus like mixed genre bills. Like just talk about what you like between the differences.
Well, they're completely. It's crazy because they are really different on the surface, but I feel like deep down they're all kind of one and the same. Like I feel like I end up having to play. Well, not having to play. I get to play with a lot of rock bands and stuff, which I really enjoy that just because I love rock music. But I think a lot of times people will maybe hear my stuff and they're like, oh man, this is like some 8-bit, like what is this, like electronic or whatever. But I feel like, I don't know, it's all melodic. It's all like, it kind of comes from the same energy in a way. So I don't know. I like yes, they are different like sonically, but I feel like it's all rock and roll. Like that's just my perspective on it, is that it's all rock and roll, even the EDM shit.
A showbiz out here.
Yeah, it's all rock and roll, and I don't think I like rock more than electronic. I think I like them both exactly the same. I think they're both just as special. Obviously, one came before the other, but they're both special.
I think all expression is inherently good, no matter what.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. That's they're both important and hold a place in the world, like equally important.
Hell yeah! I had a good talking to you.
Oh hell yeah! Thanks.
Signing off. This is Haunted. Does it have like a 3 in it anywhere? Or?
Yeah, it has a 3 in it.
Cool. Fuck yeah! I saw you have a tattoo of it.
Yeah.
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 Okay, here we go.
I got this when I was in college, and it seemed like a good idea at the time, and I guess it's stood the test of time.
I fuck with it. That's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah!
I love it. That's my favorite kind of song. All right, I'm here with yeah, what's your name again?
Lotus.
Is it Lil Lotus?
Lotus, yeah. It's kind of like a, how we got our name was there was like my mom, I have a Viva La Punk, which is like an old punk magazine poster up in my room, and we were trying to figure out our name, and my mom kind of looked at me and was like, what about La Lotus? So it's La Lotus, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, how do y'all feel that name embodies you in any type of way?
We have like a lot of flower imagery. Yeah. We really like nature, so I think it fits us pretty good. Yeah. We're not like super, hardcore people or anything, so I think kind of a lighter flowery name fits us.
It's, like in French, it's like the male, you use it with male words, so like La Lotus is kind of, it's like male, and then there's the feminine kind of aspect, which is like the vocal, which it's like harder music, like a female vocal that can get hard, but it's not super duper hard. It's kind of like that so.
I love that. Wow. What was y'all's like I guess like, tell me a little about the favorite song, your favorite song that y'all have written, what that process of writing it was like.
Yeah, what's your favorite song?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably Month of the Orchid, because I like the imagery that, I like the sound. I like it has its big parts, and it slows down, it gets softer, and it gets bigger again. I think Month of the Orchid's probably lyrically some of my favorite lyrics that I've written, so I think that's...
Out of what we played today, probably like Take Me With You or Don't Care, probably Don't Care. It's like the first song that we wrote with him in the band, and like that's kind of like my baby in terms of writing because it's the first time that I've really like written anything in terms of here's a guitar part and writing another guitar part without thinking about anybody else. So it was really fun. I love that song. So don't care.
Mine's gotta be Flashback. Since the beginning, that's kind of been my favorite song. I feel like it has all like the elements of what make our band. It has like the hardcore moments. It has the delicate vocals. It has, you know, the catchy guitar and bass lines. It's not too full in some areas, and it's just all around. I think it's a really good encompassing song.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the outro, Dismember Me. Whenever we release the album, it'll be the outro. I don't know, it just feels emotional. It's fast. It's kind of like Flashback. And I think the way we want it to go is you listen to the album and then you get to like the outro and it's like the finale. So I think it feels like that. It sounds like that. So yeah.
How'd y'all come together?
Oh, that's funny because me and him have known each other from other bands that we've played in, and I was like, I really want to do something basically like Paramore. I really wanted to start a band like Paramore. I really wanted basically just a girl who can sing really well, really good like guitar-driven stuff, like drums that are like deceptively like they're much more complicated than they sound whenever you actually like listen to them. And so I hit her up because she was playing another band that ended a while ago. I said that he would be cool with it, even though I had not asked him yet.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I have this drummer, and then he was like, oh, yeah, let me ask him. And so we were like, okay, and then.
Yeah, after about a month of that, we started looking for a bassist, and then this man popped up.
Yeah, well, I originally created like a big group chat of a bunch of musicians around, like I go to NC State, so around that area, trying to actually start a band or just start like a kind of a jam or group. And this guy was in it, and
No, it was him.
Tyler was in it, and so nothing really came out of it in the beginning. I got a bunch of people, and then no one really wanted to really start a band. So then it was just kind of stagnant for a while, and then, you know, in October probably it was, he texted in the group chat and was like, we're looking for a bassist for this kind of Paramore-inspired band. Does anyone want to join? And so I responded, yeah. That's basically what we all came together.
The responses were super funny. Because like we kept getting the people that were like, oh, well, I don't play bass, but I play guitar and I can be there like every now and again. Okay.
Oh my god, I dealt with a lot of that. What's y'all's local scene like?
Kind of just trying to find it, honestly.
Yeah.
Where are y'all, by the way?
Raleigh.
Okay.
Yeah, I like South Raleigh.
Oh, cool, okay.
We're kind of just trying to find the right people.
Because we're not really, sorry, I
You can go ahead.
we're in between genres, so we're very like, we're not like, I feel like here in North Carolina it's like very like it's one another genre, and those, you know, groups kind of stay together. We're kind of in between that, so it's more of like us trying to find our scene.
I feel like it has pros and cons. Like I feel like the music that we play is pretty like diverse in terms of genre. So we can play with a lot of different style bands and still sort of fit in. But at the same time, then you can't really.
Yeah.
We don't have like a definite.
You can't like play at a hardcore show because we're not hardcore, but indie.
Right.
Yeah, we're too heavy for
Indie's
indie.
like we're not quite indie, so it's like.
Just trying to find that balance.
Like this was a good set. I think we fit in pretty well here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
this was
Just
our
like alternative.
Yeah.
third show, fourth show.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool. How long have you been a band for?
5 months ago.
No.
About
longer than
6?
that.
7 months.
Oh, I'm tripping. My bad.
Y'all sound tight as fuck for that little amount of time. Wow.
Thank you. Do a lot of running, a lot of practice. So.
That's all we do is we practice.
Yeah.
How often do y'all do that?
It can be anywhere from 1 to 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we try to make it at least once a week, but it can go up to 4.
How do y'all feel about, do y'all care to talk about the chemistry of your jams? Like just your freeform element?
Yeah, like in terms of like writing, like we don't jam as much.
Okay.
What'll happen is like usually I'll come in with an idea and then like, you know, we'll kind of write around that and this guy is amazing at like figuring out how to make stuff like complete, like really, finalizing, make all the transitions and stuff. And so like, sometimes we have songs that we'll fully write them out, and we'll be like, well, we don't like it, so we just never play it again, even though we've fully written it out, because we just want everything to sound perfect. Like,
I think I should stop this because of the voices, but it's been really good talking to y'all. Thank you so much.
We do a jump.
Hell yeah. Yeah, do a jump.
Okay,
3, 2, 1.
All right. Sound check.
Oh, there's so many people in this band. Wait. There's like 5 people in this band. What's up? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Very brief sound check. As always.
jump up, bro.
Oh, no, I ain't going. You think it's like... Yeah. Alright, I'm good, yeah.
Hello? Oh, it's you. Okay, cool. Alright. Hi, we're Delos the band. Oh, no, it's definitely me. Alright. What? What do you mean? Oh, I know, but it's feedback. Alright, thank you all for coming tonight. We just have a few songs for you for the rest of the night. I hope you all enjoy it. This one's called Witch.
I can start recording a different angle. If you're cool with that, yeah, go for it. Oh my god.
Alright, well, I will take a moment to introduce the band. We're from Wilmington, North Carolina. And, well, sort of. Me and Cass and Jake we all live in Wilmington. Sylvia lives in Fayetteville, and Kai lives in Morehead City. But I already kind of said everybody's name, but I'll just introduce us again. This is Cass on bass. This is Jake on guitar. Sylvia on guitar. Kai on drums. And I'm Abby. Ready? Oh, are you ready? All right. Boy. Hi. Would you like to share a fun fact about yourself?
I love my girlfriend.
This song is called Void. Voids never cease. sit down for the next first half of this song that's coming up here.
Oh.
Is that me? I don't know if that's me.
I got the sunset. Wait.
Is it me? I'll just sit like this. All right. So, quick story while there's tuning going on. Do I need a little chair or something?
It's like a class.
That's all right. So this song was one of the first ones we wrote on this specific set list. It's called Mediator's Curse, and it means a lot to me because I, in my life, have felt like I've had to be put in the middle position to be a mediator in somebody else's story and somebody else's, yeah, I'll take that, and somebody else's drama. And this song for me has really helped me to sort of reclaim that and take that back and take ownership for my life and step back and not do that anymore. So, yeah, it means a lot to me. I hope you guys like it. I think I'm just gonna stand up the whole time. It's okay. Hit it. have one final song for you.
Hi, girls.
Hello, everyone. This is.
Delos, the band.
You're good, you're good. All right, let's leave one.
Yeah. Do y'all ever coordinate your outfits?
That's a funny question because we never do, but me and Abby, we're roommates, we live together, and we tend to go off into our own rooms and come out and we're wearing yin-yang colors.
Yeah, matching outfits.
All the time, like almost every day. Like, I think maybe we're just saying job.
Yeah.
I steal their clothes. That's my job.
But sometimes I try to match Sylvia's hair so that it's cohesive, you know?
I match with them, and then I wear my shiesty.
Yeah, Kai always has a shiesty on.
No matter what.
It's my protective blanket.
It is.
It saves me from stupid faces while drumming.
Period. No, as you should. That's honestly smart.
How do y'all feel y'all's chemistry is as a band? And feel free to answer this individually if you want.
We were definitely all friends before we ever played music together, each and every one of us individually, and I think that is really important.
Yeah. It really helps drive us a lot, just being able to hang out after and before band practice and really be able to talk things through in a way that we all understand and respect each other. And it makes it more fun. It makes the whole experience more fun when you're having fun with your friends but also creating something that you love.
I just exist in context.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what kind of.
True.
Avoid, if you will.
True.
Uh-huh.
An androgynous blah.
Wow.
Fun fact on day them. And non-binary.
Thank you for the fun fact. How do y'all feel y'all's synergy is in the songwriting process?
Honestly, we haven't been able to like experiment much with that.
Yeah.
Because we've been doing shows and trying to get that energy.
Yeah, and
that feel.
we just got Kai and Jake at the beginning of this year, like 3 months ago.
Yeah,
Wow.
So we've really been kind of back and forth, and everybody lives sort of in a different area, and so it takes a while to coordinate practice, but when we do get together, the music that we're starting to make and starting to create together really has a more cohesive sound than I think we ever have had before, and we're really excited to see the direction that it goes in.
But a lot of Abby's lyrics are channeled and come from elsewhere, so I guess that says a little bit about the synergy.
Yeah.
What was it like starting out as a band?
Oh goodness. So Sylvia and I are the founding members.
We made this shit.
We were, I guess, probably like the last year of high school.
Yeah, it
when
was
we
senior
kind of
year.
were like, let's start a band. And we initially had it was just me and her and a keyboardist, and we were just doing covers and some very basic, not really super original or creative types of songs.
Very boring. Very
Yeah,
boring.
and so the band has had quite a few different iterations. When I moved from Fayetteville, where we both lived together for a while, to Wilmington, I made a bunch of musical contacts at a place called Rooted Cava Lounge. And from there, we started just having jam practices every Friday, and that sort of evolved with Cass starting to learn how to play the bass a while ago, and turned into the band that it is today as we went to more shows and got more ideas and really started to create what we wanted to put out there.
And I wanted to make a band since like sophomore year of high school, so this is like, yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Been a long
yeah.
time.
Even though it's had many different phases and many different styles of music, I think we've really come to an equilibrium with our sound and what we want to put out there.
Third time's the charm.
True.
What keeps y'all creating together?
The friendship.
True. Definitely.
I drive 2 hours every time I have to practice with them, so there's a degree of
just because they love us.
There's a degree of love, I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like our creativity as a band comes from each of us individually and not all of us together.
Yeah.
And we combine it all together to make
everybody
this
has a space
big.
to put their ideas in there and to really create and each have their own aspect in what we do.
It's like a stone suit. Have you heard of that little childhood like book?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody give a fuck. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Really making
It
us
was
look
a
like
joke.
a healthy communicator.
It
was a joke.
Just have been taken away.
Also,
this
marijuana
guitar.
helps.
I'm just kidding. I smell marijuana.
It does.
Y'all do any other drugs, huh?
No.
Only the natural
From time to
stuff.
time.
Yeah.
Is that just because of the camera, or?
Only the natural stuff.
Only the
Only
natural
from the
stuff.
earth.
Yeah.
I respect that answer. Fuck yeah.
In the
I
past,
would beat their asses
I've done
if
some
you
harder
got
stuff.
into any harder drugs than that.
I
Genuinely.
just can't. That's a no from me.
The past is
I
the
would
past, and I
die. I'm
can't
like
bring
a
that up.
Victorian child. Like I would just like pass away.
Frail.
For the camera, drugs are bad, but
Drugs are
everyone's.
bad.
Stay in school.
Don't do
Stay in
drugs.
school. At least
Do
high
weed when you
school,
get of
please.
age.
Or
Everyone-
get your GED.
everyone's-
It is better than alcohol, though it can't kill you.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. No judgment whatsoever.
Judgment-free zone here.
True.
Thank you for your answers, by the way.
Don't drunk drive, don't drunk drive, don't drunk drive, don't drunk drive.
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
All right, what do you want your listeners to know? This is the last question.
I want them to know specifically that whatever they listen to, it's with care and it's with love. And no matter what, there's not a song that we would put out that doesn't correlate with anything that we don't agree with.
Yeah, I would say we live in a really rough world at a really rough time in history.
Oh, the camera's got 4 minutes left.
Okay,
It's the battery.
We're hurrying it up. But I think we live in a really rough time period in history, and so our goal as a band is really to just take people out of that space, but also to inspire them to take action and stand up for themselves and really put out love towards everyone and everything that they come across, because that's what's most important at the end of the day.
I guess I want people to know that when they have no space and nowhere to go, that music can be that space, and it really is an escape and can take you somewhere else, and there's never nowhere else for you.
True.
And if we do have a whole bunch of listeners, we love you all, and we will be putting out more music and actually put them on Spotify
Yes,
this time.
very soon.
Indubitably.
Very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everyone. My camera's about to die, but thank you, everyone, so much.
Bye.